Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students and viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to online class organized by Shahid Cadet Academy, main campus 2, Uttara Dhaka. And today's online class will be on chapter 1 from math book of class 7. From math book of class 7, chapter 1. Chapter 1 from math book of class 7. And very fast we have to know, we have to understand squares and square roots. We should have clear idea about squares and square roots. This is very important. You have to understand. You have to be clear about square and square roots. So I square is a product of a number by itself. Of a number by itself. Product. I square is a product of a number by itself. It is a square. That means product of a number by itself. And the number is the square root of the square. And the number is the square root of the square. To be clear, we have to see example. We have to see example to be clear. For example, 2 into 2 equal to 4. 2 into 2 equal to 4. Here 2 is square root of 4. Here 2 into 2 equal to 4. Here 2 is square root of 4 and 4 is square of 2 and 4 is square of 2. Here 4 is square and 2 is square root. Here 4 is square and 2 is square root. Definition: I square is a product of a number by itself. Here the number is 2 and multiply by 2 by itself. 2 into 2 by itself. 2 into 2 equal to 4. So 4 is square. So 4 is square. And the number is the square root of the number. And the number is the square root of the square. So here number is 2. 2 is square root of 4. 4 is square and 2 is square root of 4. 4 is square of 2. 4 is square of 2. Again, in the same way, here 8 into 8 equal to 64. 8 into 8 equal to 64. Here 8 is square root of 64. 8 is square root of 64 and 64 is square of 8. 64 is square of 8. 8 into 8 equal to 64. 64 is square and square of 8. And 8 is square root of 64. 8 is square root of 64. So it is square and square roots. You have to be understand properly. And then to express I square root, this symbol is used. To express I square root, this symbol is used. For example, the square root of 25 is written as the square root of 25. The square root of 25 is written as root over 25. Root over 25. Root over 25. Now, exercise 1.1. Exercise 1.1 from math book of class 7. From math book of class 7. Exercise 1.1. Now solving 1. Solving 1. And it is find the square root by prime factorization. Using prime factors, we have to find square root. Using prime factors. A 169, 169, 169. We have to find the square root of 169. So it is square. It is square number. It is square number, and we have to find out the square root of 169 by using prime factors. So at first we have to find out prime factors of this number. Our first duty is to find out prime factors of this square number. So 169 by Euclid method. Now finding prime factors. At first 13 is divisible. 169 is divisible by 13, and the quotient will be 13. 13 into 13 equal to 169. So we get 2 prime factors of 169. We get 2 prime factors of this number 169. Here 169 equal to 13 into 13. Here 169 equal to 13 into 13. These 2 prime factors we get from this number. These 2 prime factors we get from this number. So it is called square number. Square and 13 into 13. These are 2 prime factors of this number. So square root of 169 equal to root over 169. Square root of 69 we can write in this way. Square root of 169 equal to 13, because from every pair here only one pair. So to find out square root we have to take one factor from every pair. Here only one pair, so we take one factor, and it is 13, and it will be the square root of 169. So square root of 169 equal to 13, and taking one factor from each pair, and in the here only one pair. There is only one pair, and from one pair we take one factor, and one factor is 13. So 13 is the square root of 169. And now B, 529 solution. 529, if we find out prime factors of 529, we get 23. 529 is divisible by 23. This prime factor by 23. 529 is divisible by this prime factor 20, this prime number 23. 23 into 23 equal to 529. 529. So we get 2 prime factors of 529. We get 2 prime factors of 529. So in the same way, here 529 equal to 23 into 23. These 2 prime factors we get from this number. This square number. It is called square number as 23 into 23. This is called square number, and 23 is square root. So from this square number we get 2 prime factors, 23 into 23. So square root of 529. So square root of 529 equal to root over 529, because square root of 529 we can write in this way: square root of 529, square root of 529, and we get 23, because every pair there is only one pair, and we take one factor from every pair. We take one factor, there are two factor and it is a pair. So we have to take one factor from every pair, and there is only one pair, so we take 23, and this is the square root of 529. This is the square root of 529. Square root equal to 23, and this is the answer, square root of 529. Now see, you have to complete in the same way, and I am solving now D. I am solving now D, and it is 11,025. 11,025. Solution: we have to find out the prime factors of this number. At first, we have to find out the prime factors of this number in this way. 11,025 divided by 5. Then we get, if we divide, then we get 2205. 2205 we get, and then again by 5, and then again by 5, and then we get 441. 441, and 441 is divisible by 3. Is divisible by 3. If we divide it by 3, then we get 147. 147, and 147 is also divisible by 3. Also divisible by 3, and then we get 49, and 49 is divisible by 7. 7 into 7, 49. So we get 7 as quotient, and now we get these prime factors. So 11025 equal to 5 into 5 into 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. So making pair we get 5 into 5 into 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. Making pair we get this pair. We get this 3 pair. 5 into 5 1 pair, second pair 3 into 3, and third pair 7 into 7. We get 3 pair. And finding square root, we have to take one factor from each pair. Finding out square root of any number, we have to take one factor from each pair. We have to take one factor from each pair. So square root of 11,025 equal to square root of 11,025. We can write in this way: equal to, we get from this pair 5, and second pair 3, and third pair we get 7. 5 into 3 into 7 equal to 105, and this is the 105 is the square root of 11,025. 105 is the square root of 11,025. In this way we can find out the square root by using prime factor. So you have to understand how to find out prime factors by using square root. So you have to understand to find out square root by prime factors in this way, and you have to practice again and again to be expert in this rule. Thanks everybody for watching the video.